Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse One here. Today is Sunday, February 2nd, 2020. And as you can see, it is a nice snowy day here at the homestead. The panels actually are clear. I'm actually producing power, so that's a good thing, right? Anyway, yeah, as you can see, it is snowing. So, greenhouse looks like an igloo. All right, I want to give you guys some updates. We're going to talk about a couple other things too. One of the things that really not a lot of people are talking about with the whole situation with what is going on. I'm going to have to change the wording in my titles, but we can't say the coronavirus thing anymore because as soon as you have that in your title, you are demonetized. So, it's part of the game. It's always a game. It's funny. I have to laugh because it's like I tried to explain that to somebody one time. I said life is a game. And I said, when you figure out that it's a game, it makes things a lot easier. So I got to show you. Here comes Mr. Loose. What's going on, baby boy? Hey. I love it when he does that because he reaches up so that you can pet him. He's a good cat. All right. Anyway, sorry. Easily distracted person, meaning me. Anyway, well, he was coming running out to say hi, so I had to come out and and greet him. So okay, so let's talk about right now. The numbers continue to rise. Right, over 14,000 people are infected. The death toll is up over 304, I believe, the last time I saw it. We have had the first case of somebody dying outside the United States, and that would be in the Philippines. And and of course the great old CDC got on there with all their experts, and there's very low risk in the United States, not to worry, everything's going to be fine. But we just had our 8th person infected in the United States, and that was in Massachusetts, 8th confirmed. They are monitoring over 200 people, not to mention the 195 people on the airplane that was put there, that they flew out of Wuhan and quarantine those folks off someplace else. So now, what I wanted to, so there's a lot going on. I mean, the virus is still spreading. And I love how, and this is the thing that I think is, everybody wants to justify their opinion and what they think. Okay, so, well, the healthcare system in China is so much worse than what we have here. We're much better organized and prepared. If this thing takes off, which it does have the possibility to do, and again, guys, I can't say if it's going to, if it's not going to. I have no idea. So I don't want you to think I'm sitting here saying this is what's going to happen, because I'm just like anybody else. I'm kind of like waiting, seeing, and watching. Okay. But the thing that always is taking me back is there's a couple things that take me back. Never in the history of the world have 50 million people been isolated and cut off and put into a mandatory quarantine where they have, the cities are shut down. All those cities over there in the Hubei province, obviously especially Wuhan, which is the epicenter of this whole thing. And again, now there's been all kinds of talk and speculation that it's possibly came out of that level 4 lab out of Wuhan. Is that a possibility? It absolutely is. Is that for sure? Nope. I don't know. But I've had some different sources tell me that is the case. I don't know if that's the case or not. Okay. I just get information and I share that information with you guys. The thing that actually, what I think a lot of people, and we're going to get to the point of what people are not talking about. People are not talking about the effect this is going to have on the economy. Not even just in the United States. And again, it really in the United States it's going to depend on how severe it gets here. Okay, because we just at this point right now, I mean, they're trying to get a handle on it, which I get. They're downplaying it, which I understand that because I don't want people to panic and fear. But with the situation over in China, it's already, I mean, if you want to call it too late for China, it's already too late for China. It's all over there, okay? But what is that going to affect the economy? When we import so many of our goods from China, and you have all these Chinese people that are now not working, okay? And I realize there's a lot more people in China than 50 million people. but now it is spread all over China to a lot of different provinces. I'm going to turn this around so you can see the puppies. They've been playing out here this whole time. It's affecting, a lot more people in China. So that's going to affect the Chinese economy alone. I think somebody said that China is throwing 1.73 billion at it to try to get this thing under control over there, which is good for them. I mean, that's good. They need to get it under control for sure, because it is definitely a very bad situation. So again, we're still in that wait. I'm in that wait and see phase. I'm not going to panic at this point. I'm going to try to keep things as normal as possible. Obviously, continuing to get ready. I mean, that's the thing more than anything else. Continue to prepare. Hope for the best. Prepare for the worst. It's definitely always been my mantra, and will continue to be my mantra. So. But it's very, very, like I said. So here's the thing, too. The Chinese economy was already going down, partly because of the trade tariffs that were going on with the United States and stuff like that. But also, just the economy in general was slowing down. The U.S. economy is slowing down as well. I mean, I'm still seeing record numbers of stores closing and stuff like that. So there's a lot more going on than we are being given privilege to. That I will definitely say. I did want to mention really, really quickly, my sale on my website is still continuing right now. So if you are looking to add to your freeze-dried food storage, there's been talk that a lot of companies are out, that they don't have anything. Legacy freeze-dried food still does. So if you are interested in the Legacy freeze-dried food, you can go to my website at preppernurse1.com. The sale I'm doing is 20% off of everything, and I did that just because, like I said, there was a demand for it, and people were asking, and that's why I decided to do the sale. The price is taken off at checkout, so everything for the Legacy food is on sale except for the sample packs. So those are the only things that are not. But everything else is on sale. So if you are interested and you want to add to your freeze-dried food storage, it's a good time to do it. And again, 25-year shelf life, and GMO free, and it's also made in the United States. So those are some good things right there. So if you're interested, like I said, go check out my website and take advantage of that right now. And that sale's going to run through till next Sunday. So one more week after today. So just putting that out there. I also wanted to mention on my website at preppernurse1.com, we have the Prepper Nurse 1 community. So if you are interested in getting together with like-minded people, talking with them, and checking out the message boards, looking to try to find somebody to form a community with, any of those type of things, if you go to my website, again, preppernurse1.com, and kick on the PN1 community, it is totally free to join. You do have to register, so it's private. So somebody on the street just can't come in and see what's going on there. You have to be registered. So if you are interested in that, please go check that out again. And again, that is totally free. I got to clean this lens. It's getting. Hold on a second, guys. I apologize. There, that's a little better. It's snowing. What are you going to do, right? It's that time of year. So. Anyway, so I hope everybody's doing well. Be safe. Stay vigilant. Stay on top of stuff. I encourage people, again, I believe that we should be preparing to shelter in place. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm still living my life, but I'm avoiding crowds. I'm trying to avoid, going into, like I said, I haven't gone to the movies or anything like that either. And you're just keeping a low profile. And that's kind of where I'm at right now, just in case. Because, again, we're never going to be given the full information. That's one thing I want you to remember. We're definitely never going to be given all the information of what is going on. So the best thing to do is, again, prepare. I've talked about it. Get food. I don't care what kind of food you get, guys. I don't care, which way you want to go. But definitely get things in place. Be prepared as much as you possibly can be. Canned goods are a great thing to have as well, obviously. And, get your comfort foods, too. Get things that you like. That's important as well. But the important thing, I'm going to turn this around so you can see these lunatics. The important thing to remember is to just get ready, because there's too many unknowns. So, we can all sit here and we can speculate and say, this, that, and the other thing. But in the meantime, the numbers continue to increase. The number of people in different countries around the world with the coronavirus continue to increase. And like I said, we are not being given the true numbers out of China. They're definitely not giving us the true numbers out of there. Again, you don't lock down 50 million people for even still for 14,000 people in the country being sick, supposedly, and only 305 deaths. There's a lot more we're not being told. And those numbers continue to go up every day. So if those numbers started going down, we might be able to say, okay, maybe we're past that point, but we're getting new cases all the time, all around the world, and that is something to be concerned about. Like I said, the U.S. has great health care as far as we're on top of stuff. But again, if this thing is as bad as they're saying that it is, we definitely need to be paying attention to what is going on. All right, like I said, guys, I'm not trying to fearmonger. I won't do fear-mongering. I'm just giving you information, and you can take that information and do as you will with it. But, like I said, one of the things that's going to be affected for sure is the economy. Because, basically, I mean, if you want to think about it, China's shut down for business. People are not going to be buying Chinese goods anytime soon. So and then you have that many people not working. Let's talk about those 50 million people, that are locked down. Think about that. 50 million people locked down. How are they surviving? Think about if that happened in the United States, guys, where they mandatorily quarantined 50 million people in different cities. What happens then? That's a huge impact financially on those people, number one, and also on the economy, number two. So it definitely will affect things. But so anyway, I want to hear your thoughts. Please share your thoughts with me. Let me know what you think. Again, just be safe, guys. Oh, and I will not be live streaming tonight because of the Super Bowl here in the United States. A lot of people are going to be watching the Super Bowl, so I am going to be live streaming tomorrow night. So look for me tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we will go over everything and talk about everything with the coronavirus and everything else as well. I may not put that in my title, but we will be discussing that, okay? I will talk to you all later. I hope everybody's had a good weekend. I hope you all have been safe, and I hope you're getting ready, guys. Just be smart. That's the biggest thing. Be smart, okay? I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.